Now we're going into our biggest fleet renewal program. This is running right now. So we want to renew our fleet, and we do this by buying new aircraft, replacing the old ones. This year, 2016, we received going to receive around about 50 aircraft. And also in the next years it's the same. And I just want to give you certainly know about our newest aircraft model, just a few examples of what kind of new aircraft we're going to buy. From already beginning of this year, January, we were the launching customer of the A320neo. Neo stands for obviously new, but also new engine option. So the difference between an ordinary A320 and the A320neo are the engines. The cabin is pretty much the same, also the same new standard of course, but the engines are quite new. It's a completely new technology, and it allows a 50% reduction in noise, which is a lot. If you live close to the airport, you can hear really the difference. It's the noise area is reduced by 50% with this aircraft, so that is a very good achievement also for the neighborhoods of the airports. It consumes 15% less fuel. This is something our pilots see on their tank needle after every flight, that they save the fuel. It's not consumed, and obviously, in big numbers, it's a lot of fuel we're going to save. It's good for the environment, also good for us, because we don't have to pay. So we already received 4 of these Neo aircrafts, 1 more to come, and in the next years we are getting 55 of these aircraft, replacing actually all the A320 models. To Budapest, we also fly this aircraft since September, from Frankfurt and from Munich. No, from Munich. From Munich, yeah. Munich, Budapest. So when you have the chance to try it once, you can distinguish it very quickly. If you look at the engines, they're much bigger than the normal ones. So you can see, but also we are writing on this aircraft. It's a A320neo, you see it immediately. So hopefully you have the possibility to experience it. Then Swiss, it's also no news for you, because Swiss, since its first day of operation, was flying its Bombardier C series to Budapest from Zurich. The passengers love this aircraft, because it offers a really wide cabin, a very quiet cabin. It has really large overhead bins, which are important for our passengers, because they want to carry on baggage onto the plane. Currently, Swiss has 3 aircraft already operating, and also here they are the launching customers, and it's also an honor for us, for Swiss, for Lufthansa, to be launching customer for the aircraft manufacturers, because they also trust in an experienced airline to launch a new aircraft. For A320neo and Bombardier C series, we are a launching customer, which gives us also some more influence to develop this aircraft. A350 now. That's the new long-haul aircraft we're going to get in our fleet. We don't have it yet. We're going to, now the date is fixed, it will be the 19th of December. There will be the transfer of titles, so it's called. So actually that's the day where we're going to get this aircraft delivered from Airbus in Toulouse. I think it takes 1 or 2 days, and then we're going to fly to Munich. A350 will be based in Munich. The first 10 aircraft we're going to receive will operate out of Munich. As the A380, you remember, it operates only out of Frankfurt. A350 will be the aircraft to replace our all the A340, which are also today operating out of Munich. It's today the most modern long-haul aircraft which exists on the market, and it is very eco-friendly too. Here, with this aircraft, if we have a high seat load factor, we are getting into the 2-liter class, meaning that if you calculate that you know how much one passenger, how much fuel he consumes to fly him 100 kilometers, then we were getting an average of 2.9 liters on this aircraft. So that's the first one, because we had 3-liter aircraft, A380 and so on. Now with this aircraft, we're touching now or getting into the 2-liter class. That is really very efficient. 293 seats, and overall we ordered 25 of these aircraft. Each one, and the first destinations out of Munich will operate out from from February 9th, 2017 will be the first flight to Delhi, and then we also will fly from Munich to Boston. Here again, it's also again as the A320neo, a 50% noise reduction, and the fuel reduction on this aircraft is even bigger. It's 25%. Now for the passengers, we also will again introduce some new items, some new features in the cabin. Here just a few examples. We'll have a kind of a private self-service area. You remember during the flight, after service, it's a long flight and maybe you're a little bit hungry or thirsty, then you go to the galley and ask for some extra drink or some extra food. And now we're going to, present it in a much nicer way. So you have, you can just stand up, walk around and get maybe some snack between the meals. Obviously the normal meat catering courses, main courses and so on, that will be unchanged in the different classes. That's for the business class passengers. And for the economy class passenger, they will enjoy a new seat design. So we're going to renew our long-haul economy class seats, not only in color, as you can see they now have a lighter blue, but they have different seat cushions, which are a little bit thinner, more comfortable because they're more shaped to the body, and allow a little bit more space for our passengers. This will be introduced with this new aircraft. Already now I can tell you we're going to present this aircraft to the media beginning of February, and I hope that you can also share then this new aircraft with us, and we're going to present it because in January we're going to reinstall in the cabin some further seats, do some test flights, and then from beginning of February it starts operating.